প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করবেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন, ছোট ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করবেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন, ছোট ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to knock...
And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And it's DiMarco. Kirkchu. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Granit Xhaka. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the finish! He's got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
নুনো
Oh,
মেন্ডিস
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked out the run. De Bruyne purring through the chance!
কি রে
Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Takes a shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They win a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
That could spell trouble. Oh, that great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করবেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন
He won't be happy with that one. And he's managed to get rid. Over to the left. Now it's DiMarco. Always onto this. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And the first half is done. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Milan get the second half going.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pass somewhat off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nuno Mendes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of... He's through and all of Batistuta! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
দরকার ছিল ভাই দেখো দেখো বদলে গেল বেলাত প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করবেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে ছোট ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন আজকে কার কার খেলা? শেফিল্ড ইউনাইটেড ভার্সেস মিডল গ্রাউড। শেফিল্ডের খেলা দেখবো না। দাঁড়াই দেব। প্লিজ ভাই যা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
আই শালা কত দেরি কে?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back. I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
ঘুমাও তুমি, আমি সাউন্ড কমাই দেবো।
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Puyol, a man we've all come to watch. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Oh, sorry.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Makaleli. Konate gets it away. Van Dijk. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. We've got 5 minutes till half time. Kaka. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Kaka is onto this. Kaka! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation? Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi going face to face with his great rival. No way through. Climbs up big! No, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and is he in? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And it's hoisted clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Knocks it out wide, and he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. Now it's Iniesta. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Face to face with big chance!
Yes.
Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day!
What a goal, what?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's it. Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of them and deserve every bit. Their status.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে ছোট করে পাশে থাকবেন। এরা তো বেস্ট।
Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player, a model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. And Batistuta!
কি করলো বাতিস্তুতা?
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
কেন ভাই? বাস আছে কেন ভাই?
And it's Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's one. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
Oh no, this does not look good. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, played right into his path. Rashford! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bale. Found the way through. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kaka in acres of space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
আমারে গোল দেখেন না
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. And he's taking no chances there. And here's the chance to counter. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That looks a good cross. Back into the middle. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now he's got space here. Vardiol gets over and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Stojkovic. Van the chance! DiMarco is there to clear. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. Could well have been it.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Played through for the wide man. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Milan are looking to break at pace. And here's Bale. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Vitinha threads one in. Oh, Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's DiMarco. Oh, Red, nice interception. Park Ji-sung. Vitinha. Bale. Tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. And he's quick to snatch it back. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Davids. Bayer Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Van Bouten. Vitinha. Davids. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaka. Now it's Batistuta. Vitinha. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. Bale. And that's definitely not his bet. There will be a throw-in. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it. And he's there to get it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
What's your name?
And we're underway again. Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Bouten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a shot! He scores! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust. A 1-0 lead established. Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Oh, delightful ball. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Chance here to counter. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. That's just playing it safe and simple. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's worked it through. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Park Ji-sung. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the pass is intercepted. And he's away. He's one-on-one! Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. It's Rooney! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন ঠিক আছে চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকবেন কথা বলে ঠিক আছে আমি যদি অ্যাপোলজিট সিস্টেম করি আমি এখন 57 বাজে না আমি 57 বাজে না 50 মধ্যে বলে দেব আমার একটু বলবেন
Desperate defending required here. Climbs up. It's bounced back off the post. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
চা দিছে রে
DeMarco.
আই শালা
Out of play for a throw. Oh, good looking ball. He's being urged to shoot. Yep, it's a corner.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন ভাই ভাই আর একটি সাবস্ক্রাইবার লাগে ভাই আমার 200 সাবস্ক্রাইবার পূর্ণ হইতে ভাই প্লিজ ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন
And he's taking no chances there. Park Ji-sung.
শাবাশ ম্যাচ উইন
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Sachin.
শাবাশ প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন
এই মেয়ে তুমি ঘুমাও ঘুমাও
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন
আমি যেটা পরে যে তোমাকে কোন না দিতাম তুমি 100 টাকা দিতে
ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই
কথা বলছিল ওই তোমার গেমটার বিষয়ে
Well, it's of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer. But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he? Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special. That ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required. Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Kukchu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's certainly onside here. Has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Look at the Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. And that's been won straight back. Xavi Alonso. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Well seen. Saw it coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. DeMarco. Can he get it through?
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Great, and Batistuta! Oh, taken with style!
প্লিজ ভাই যা যা ভিডিও
They
ওয়াচিং
have
করতেছেন
cracked
ভিডিওটা একটা লাইক করে
themselves
দিবেন,
an
চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব
equaliser.
করে দিবেন।
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Japan finding their passes. Aim forwards. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Park Ji-sung is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং
How would you review the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again.
আমি একটু ঘুমাই।
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's managed to get free. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a throw. Cross to the back post. Batistuta. Kaka can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Lewandowski! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
So here comes a substitution. Stojkovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Chance! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Stojkovic. He can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Azar. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And he shoots! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
All square again into the dying minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
शाबाश जीता स्टाइल
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the Thriller Minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, and Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neymar. Hernandez. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great vision. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Messi gives it back. Barcelona finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu. That has been short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Gerrard. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi! Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory,
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
and Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yes, it's going a goal down. They've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Messi will... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. Dida claims comfortably. Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? And he lines up a cross. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Messi. No, he's not getting any further than that. And now they can clear their lines. most accurate pass. Stojkovic. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle. Xabi Alonso? Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too. Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they? Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Alonso. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance. And he's played it back. He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. And here's Chiesa. That pressing is so good. It's nice and early. Messi. Now Saliba. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. Rijkaard plays it long. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target. This is the time you need that pace. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk is there to clear. Rijkaard. Just as I thought, Pete. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. Played in deep. Up he goes! And he's following up! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Half an hour now. Pele, and he's managed to get free. Pele. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pele tries to play it through, and that's been slipped through. And he thumps it clear, and he's in on goal. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Pele conjures time and space where few can. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Batistuta. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Batistuta! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Good chance here. That's going to go a long way.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up instead.
3-0, and things are starting. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Oh, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rijkaard clears it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chiesa. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's intervened well there. It's played through for him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a sharp pass. Oh, and the finish! It's loose and... Oh, Waters! In for the pieces! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here. Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Can he get it through? He's in a good position here. He is through here. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Good effort from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Saliba. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. And that's that. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.